Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to talk about tonight is a bombshell report coming out of New York City. Would you guys believe that one of Hochul's new sensitive places, gun seizures, are up over double? I know, my jaw is on the ground. I cannot believe it because it's a sensitive place. It's impossible. Yeah, everything's going to be linked into the description box below, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And special thanks to each one of you who has gotten the Restraining the Rights of the Legal Enhances the Power of the Criminal shirt. If you want to look amazing, spread your rights, spread your thoughts, meet people and identify who you know what's up, this shirt right here, Restraining the Rights of the Legal Enhances the Power of the Criminal. It's in the description box below. I'd love for you guys to have one to rock it in public, to really stick it to the gun control apparatus. And with that said, let me show you this in New York, because it seems impossible, beautiful people. It does. No one would have seen it coming. In fact, if I wanted to be like Trump, I could be like, no one saw it coming. It was the greatest law that's ever existed. But then it did. Up in arms. Gun seizures jumped 113% in New York City subway this year. NYPD says, ugh. It's published March 9th. That's today. Well, I mean, listen, guys. Sensitive places was the way, and the subway is sensitive places. And since it's a gun-free zone, and it's sensitive, and you can't even carry guns legally there, so how in the world are illegal guns there? I am baffled. Baffled, I tell you. Well, look at an infographic that was provided. Armed on the subway. Well, 2024 has 9 more guns so far than all of 2023. And blades, holy moly, from $199 to $299. Anyone else see what's going on? Well, if you don't, I got more data for you, because the NYPD flat out throws the governor and all the DAs and all the lawyers under the bus in the court system, judicial system. Let's get it. Cops this year have seized 113% more guns in subway busts. Troubling data obtained by the Post revealed. Police recovered 17 guns from people arrested on the city rails through March 3rd, more than double the 8 confiscated in the same period in 2023. The 299 blades and other sharp weapons grabbed from crooks on city transportation represents a 50% increase from the 199 seized during the same period in 2023. It's weird, guys. It is odd because, again, there's signs posted. There are criminal penalties assigned. How is this possible? Because criminal's gonna criminal. Gun control only works if every single individual person says, oh, that's a gun-free zone. I can't go in there with a gun. But guess what? No criminal is gonna go, well, I've got this gun to rob this guy, but I can't go in there with the gun because it's a gun-free zone. So, what are my options here? Can I go in with a knife and rob him? Or, God, if that sign wasn't there. No. If you're going to commit armed robbery, or you're going to commit a mugging and you have a firearm and you're threatening someone with it, do you really think that you're going to stop and go, dang, he went into that sensitive place? No, of course not. Gun control does not work. Gun control is built on a premise that is built in a beautiful utopian society that doesn't exist. Bad people going to bad, criminal going to criminal, and good people got to stop them. That is the way that it works. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm getting off on a tirade. Overall, cops have seized 53% more weapons, which includes guns and cutting instruments, as I mentioned, from people arrested in the subway system. For a total of 316 weapons compared to 207 during the same period last year. Listen to this right here. This is when they throw them under the bus. The odds of confiscating a gun is high because criminals are more emboldened than ever to carry a firearm because they know there are no consequences, said president of the NYPD Detectives Union, blaming the city's broken criminal justice system. It's about the criminals. These left-wing progressive DAs are letting people out. The left-wing progressive legislatures in these blue states and cities are lowering the penalties and allowing people in their criminal behavior to persist. This is not hard, and it is squarely at the feet of the Democrats. Started with the defund the police movement, which they were all fully bought into, and then it ended up in the whole reducing penalties for crimes, and now you've got crime everywhere. What are the odds? You've removed the freaking penalties and the actual cost to your decisions. Are you shocked at all? Anyway, got a couple more for you. This is just this is mind-boggling. The real question is, when are state legislators, district attorneys, and the city council going to recognize and fix the crisis they created? He added. That was Paul, with the last name I can't say. That's exactly what it is, guys. This is not a problem with guns. This is a problem with criminals. If you consistently have criminals on the streets, you're going to consistently have criminal behavior on the streets. Why is this difficult? Anyway. The shocking stats come as Governor Hochul this week deployed 750 National Guardsmen, along with 250 state and MTA police to check riders' bags at busy stations, citing the gruesome near-fatal slashing of a person. Okay, so Hochul has deployed the National Guard to a sensitive place to prevent people from carrying guns in a place they are prohibited to carry guns when they are criminals. Guys, when you say this in a sentence, it is laughable on its face. Good gravy. And one last thing, because we got to wrap it up. An NYPD spokesperson blamed the surge in weapons on the subway system on lax a criminal justice system failing to properly punish criminals for repeated criminal conduct, however minor in the eyes of some, emboldening them to bring dangerous weapons onto the rails. They're creating crimes. They are committing crimes. They are not getting punished for those crimes. There's no cost for their behavior. Therefore, they are emboldened to go even further because there are no consequences. This is not difficult. But those same people stand on these criminal statistics and say, see, guns are bad. We need to get rid of your gun rights. No, boo. That ain't going to work. How about you handle the criminals? How about you actually do what the system is supposed to do before you guys subverted it? And then we'll get back to a system where you can actually go on the subway without getting shanked or shot by someone in a sensitive place who's a criminal. And then you won't have to deploy the National Guard, Hochul. Just saying. Just thoughts from a guy. Whatever. That's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.